Silence engulfed her mind. No more time for contemplation. Her mind and body became one, ready to react to whatever the track had in store. Boop! Powerful quads exploded into action, sending her rocketing down the mountainside. Dirt, rock, and roots passed by in a blur, pushing the limits of how fast her wheels could spin. 2 knobby tires mounted to a frame of aluminum moved as an extension of her being, obeying every command with delicate precision. The bike shuddered with vibrations from the earth below, reverberating through her bones. Foam and plastic were all that protected her body, yet she fearlessly carved through turns, conquered rocks, and flew off jumps without concern, loving every nail-biting moment. Never one to settle for second, Sierra pressed harder and harder. Eagle-like focus read the terrain ahead. Black and red-painted fingernails dug into their grips as her thunderous heartbeat silenced the whistling of fans perched along the trail. Every muscle worked the bike to keep as much speed as possible through each obstacle encountered. 1/10 of a second here, 1,000th there, they all added up. Brakes were not an option, not today. Wisps of jet-black hair mingled with fiery red strands blew wildly from under her helmet as the wind whipped against her face. This was what Sierra Cody lived for, this controlled chaos. She thrived on the thrill of adrenaline and the challenge of claiming the podium. It was a good run. She could feel it. Last turn up ahead, a little gravel and a high banking. Easy peasy. Been there, done that 1,000,000 times before. She was dialed in. Could victory be within grasp? Hitting the banking full steam, her overly aggressive entry threw her weight forward, allowing the back tire to slide. Fast as lightning, well-trained reflexes kicked in, adjusting the bike seamlessly back on course. The top of a boulder, exposed from previous rides, however, refused to be denied. The front wheel caught, bringing the gambler to an abrupt halt. Head first, Sierra punched her ticket to a one-way flight over the handlebars. Shit! Every inch of ground passed in slow motion as she rapidly approached her destination, the 3-foot-wide trunk of a century-old western red cedar. On instinct, she threw up her shoulder and rotated her torso, hoping to strike something less vital than her head. Upon impact, a loud thud echoed through her ears, accompanied by a sharp pain that pierced her left shoulder and forced the air from her lungs. Sierra's limp body bounced off the trunk and crashed in a heap at the base of the giant tree. Ringing, gasping, so much gasping as she fought to recover her breath and her wits. Son of a... Every inch of her body spoke to her. Some parts hummed with a numbing tingle, while others screamed. Nothing responded to her command to move as she lay in the dirt for several long seconds. Finally, the haze cleared, but the stinging pain lingered. How bad is it? A moment of paralyzing fear struck Sierra as she considered the real possibilities that might lie ahead. Never one to sugarcoat things, it was time to take stock of body parts. First things first, she looked at the upside. I'm alive. That's a win. Now for the downside. Okay, let's start with my neck. She carefully flexed and then rolled her neck. It was sore, but seemed fine. Arms? Ow, shit. The left one was angry as hell. Finally, legs. Their lack of immediate response sent her into a panic, but seconds later they were good to go. Thank God. That could have been bad. So very bad. As she struggled to sit up, the medics arrived. A hand to her sternum kept her still as they performed a swift, methodical assessment. This was the part no rider ever wanted to deal with, and Sierra Cody was known to be more cantankerous than most. Really, guys, I'm fine. Nothing I haven't done before. Just a little separated left shoulder, I think. Again, she attempted to get to her feet, but they were having none of it. A clean-cut, dark-haired medic named Derek pulled out his penlight and checked for equal and reactive pupils, while an older, bald medic, Joe, asked questions. "What's your name? Can you tell me where you are?" Casting a